Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's power session about TimeLog's Help Center. My name is Samine, and today I am stand-in for Sarah, who was supposed to host this power session today. So typically, it's not me hosting these sessions. I'm the facilitator. So please bear with me if I don't have the answers to all your questions or if there are some technical errors. If you have any questions, though, feel free to ask them in the chat, and then I will answer them in the end. And if I don't have the answers to your questions, I will make sure that the right TimeLog gets back to you so you get the help that you need. This session is being recorded, and I will send it out to you afterwards. And I think that was it for me, so let's get into it. I will just share my screen. So you are able to access our help center from our website. Right now it's in Danish, but it's the same if it's in English. So if you go to service and click at help center, we get into it. And I actually have the help center bookmarked because I use the website a lot. But let's take it from the top to the bottom. So up here in the corner, you see TimeLog status. So in here, we keep you informed whenever you have a planned downtime, or if we have an update that's coming up, you will be able to read it in here. So you are always ahead of what's going on. So this is really nice to go in to check it maybe once a month, so you know if there is anything that is important for you to know. Let's go back. The next thing is the search field. So the search field is really good if you know what you want to search for. And I want to give you a tip because sometimes we don't have all the pages translated into Swedish and Danish. So it's a good tip to try to go to the English website and search for what you're looking for here, because sometimes we have the pages in English. So that's just a quick tip for you. If we scroll down, we see the modules, and these modules are similar to the ones that we have in TimeLog, so you already know them. But let's look into what it's looking like if we click at one of them and how it's organized. So you can see here in the overview that this page is structured alphabetically, so it's easier for you to find what you're looking for. And then over here, you also have the boxes, and then you have the texts or the guides that are related to the specific theme. So let's click at register absence for several days, and then you can see that this is the help page for that one. One thing I want to tell you is that when you scroll down, you are actually able to submit your feedback if you want to see more screenshots, or if you want to have pictures, you can like this page. And if you do that, we get insights into what you think about the page, and it helps us improve the help center so you get the information that you need. So it's a really good idea to go and submit some feedback to us so we know how to improve. Let's go back and see here what comes up next. So yes, as I said, we have the different modules, and you already know them from TimeLog. And down here, we have the system administration and my account and integrations and APIs. If we scroll down now, we can see the release notes and FAQs. So let's look at it. The first thing I want to tell you a little bit about is the release notes. So the release notes are really good if you want to get a weekly notification on the new features that we have developed and the upcoming features. So let's go into it and see what it looks like. If you don't want to get the weekly notifications, then you can just get the overview in here. Just click at the specific ones. You can see here that Maiken is the author, and she tells a little bit about what has been developed in week 9 about transfer cost center to Fort Knox. And if you want to get the weekly notifications, you will have to sign in, because the release notes are organized in Zendesk, which is our customer support system. So if we just try to sign in, I already have an account, so I can just sign in. But if you don't have an account, it's really easy just to sign up by clicking here. So let's see what it looks like. Now you can see that I have logged into my account, and then you can see the different release notes here. And if I click at them and say follow, then I can decide to follow the new articles or new articles and the comments that comes up. So let's see, I say following now. And another release note I want to pay your attention to is this one that's called Features Under Development. This one is really good because in here you can see all the things that we have planned to develop. So if we scroll down, we can see that mileage registration with maps is expected to be in a beta release soon. And you can see the different things, one-click invoicing, you can follow the status on the new resource planner. So I would highly recommend you to sign up for an account and then follow these release notes so you always know what's gonna come. So if we go back to the Help Center, what I want to show you now is the FAQs. So if you click here, in here you get an overview of the typical questions that we get in the support team. And they are organized in the different themes, so it's really nice just to follow up on them. So let's click at this one, why can't I track time? Then you get this view over here. There is Maiken writes these really good step-by-step guides. So you get the answers to your question. And then over here, you can see articles in this section that are related to this with tracking time. You'll get an overview of those. You can also say down here if this article is helpful or not. And if you go in here in the FAQ and you sometimes find, okay, I have a specific problem that TimeLog doesn't have an FAQ on, you can submit a request and then Maiken, you will make the FAQ for you so you have it next time. So again, something I really encourage you to do is to go in here. It can be really nice when you have new employees, so they get training and education in TimeLog, that they just go in and read the typical questions, and then you also find out that you're not the only one having that question. So let's get back to the Help Center. Now what I want to show you are the guides down here. So you get an overview of the in-depth guides we have. They are in PowerPoint and you can see how it looks like here. Sometimes you just need some more detailed information and then it's really good to go through these guides and see. So here we have one about the automated project invoicing. A lot of really good information about that theme. So I encourage you also to go in and get an overview of the guides that we have, because sometimes there might be something that you are looking for in here. The next thing I want to show you is the YouTube channel we have. So we have a really good YouTube channel where we put in all the different how-to videos that we make and also the previous power sessions. So you have an overview of those. So if we go down here, you can see that my colleague Sarah, she has organized all of these videos. So here you have all the how-to videos. And here you have those that are related to register and to projects. And if we scroll down, we can see here that we have all the old power sessions in here, and really nice way of educating yourself in TimeLog free training. Good for new employees, but also good for those of you that are already experienced and probably want to refresh your memory on some different things. So a really nice tip is to go in here and see the different videos we have available for you. The next thing I want to show you is the walk me guides we have, or the step-by-step guides we have in TimeLog. I think this is really helpful and a lot of our customers actually don't know about them. So let me show you what they are like. If we log into my account, you can see down here, in the corner, we have chat and guides. So if we you have the overview of the guides here, but let's say that right now I'm looking for something related to a project and I want to know how I create a new project. So what I do is just I find this here, and then you can see that step by step it's telling me what to do to create a new project in TimeLog. So it says mouse over the menu projects and I do, and it says new project. And then it's telling me that I should enter the project name, and then you can click at this arrow here if you want to skip a step. But then one by one, it's telling me how to create a project, and it's really, really helpful, again, both for new employees and also if you want to know the specific processes in TimeLog. We have a lot of really good guides here that takes you through the whole system step by step. The last tip I have for you are the personal favorites over here. So I'm not sure if you know it. Actually, again, this is a tip that many of our customers are not aware of. But if you have a specific page that you use a lot, you can mark it as a favorite, and then it comes over here as a favorite process in TimeLog. So let's see how it's looking like. Now, let's say that my weekly timesheet is a page that I often use, which it is. But then I click at the heart over here, and then this page is marked as a favorite. And then you can see over here, personal favorites, time. And if you at some time don't want this to be it anymore, you can just delete it, and then you have a really good overview of your personal favorites over here. So this is actually the last tip I wanted to show you, that marking the personal favorites is really, really good way of getting overview of those pages that you use the most in TimeLog. So this is actually all I wanted to show you today for my power session. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them, and then I will see if I can answer them. I'm just giving you a little time because sometimes you just need to think about it. Okay, it doesn't seem that we're getting any question, and that is totally fine. If anything comes up to your mind, you can always reach out to me or to the support team, and then we will answer your questions. One thing I want to tell you is that when I close this webinar, an evaluation form pops up with only 4 questions, and it would mean a lot to me if you would fill out the evaluation so I know how to improve for next time. And then next week, we will look into how you should use TimeLog for the new time registrant. And I also hope that you will join in then when Stine is going to host a power session. But now it's only time for me to wish you a very good weekend and hope I will see you soon. So thank you for joining in.